Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
I'm Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit. crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips the shot, she scores!
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, Character, hard work, grit. Leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds. Got out a last-line shift. Will their team to victory. Hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Marathon Sport and Fitness Center for today's Senior Day celebration for our Bulldog women's basketball team. We're going to start things off with our first senior from Bryan, Ohio. Please help us welcome number 25, Addison Bergman. Addison is the daughter of Jennifer and Sean Bergman on campus. She is involved in Chi Omega overboard and is a resident assistant. She will graduate with a degree in biochemistry and plans to attend school in the future to pursue her PhD. In 62 career appearances for the Bulldogs, Addison has 313 career points and 306 total rebounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Addison Bergman. Our next senior is from Wauseon, Ohio. Please help us welcome number 30, Riley Campbell. Riley is the daughter of Christy and Vance Campbell. She will graduate with a degree in business administration and will be enrolling in Adrian College's master's program for business with a plan to pursue a career in real estate. In 79 career appearances, Riley has 579 career points, including 121 made three-pointers. Ladies and gentlemen, Riley Campbell. Our third senior is from Brooklyn, Michigan. Please help us welcome number 31, Chelsea Hallman. Chelsea is the daughter of Ron and Dale Hallman. She will graduate with a degree in sports nutrition and personal training. In 98 career games, Chelsea has accumulated 1,284 points, 793 rebounds, and 35 double-doubles. In 2021, she was named an All-MIAA second team honoree. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea Hallman. Our fourth senior is from Lansing, Michigan. Please help us welcome number 4, Katie Shannon. Katie is the daughter of Sherry and Kevin Shannon. On campus, Katie serves as the Vice President of the Student Athletic Advisory Committee, a member of the National Society of Leadership and Success, and the Sport Management Club. She'll graduate with a degree in Management and Public Relations and plans to continue her career in human resources, where she has already accepted a job post-graduation. In 63 career games, Katie has turned in almost 1,000 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, Katie Shannon. Our final senior is from St. John's, Michigan. Please help us welcome Alexis Stillman. Alexis is the daughter of Sarah and Richard Stillman. She will graduate with a degree in exercise science and minor in psychology. She plans on attending graduate school to become an occupational therapist. In 55 career games, Alexis has 95 points and 72 rebounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexis Stillman. Fans, let's have one big round of applause for our handful of seniors: Addison, Riley, Chelsea, Katie, Alexis. Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
I'm Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Yeah, we're just on ACTV. Trey. We're just on ACTV. Yep. Cuss like a... I'm just trying to see because I'm asking about men's now. Then security in the club. All that whoop. Yeah, hockey's on WVAC today. No basketball on WVAC today. Brr, bitch, come get. Know what it was. Come get it back in blood. Get your cool in blood. I know you were going ham. I was here. I was running social media for a half, and I just heard you going ham. Like Bulldog basketball. Reminds me of the old Detroit Pistons announcer. Yeah, Detroit basketball.
The announcer for the Detroit Pistons. He's actually he's the reason why I love going to Piston games because he's so entertaining or things of that nature. Or the Miami Heat announcer, I like what he does too. So those were some inspirations, kind of thing.
I feel you.
I've actually always wanted to do it, but
You said what?
Do you guys come in before what is this?
National anthem? I mean, usually, but it's senior night, so.
I don't really have anything for pregame, so you could just we'll come before the start of tip-off. We'll start after the national anthem. Because whatever I have to say, it'll be quick.
We continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today.
And the slam!
161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
that we winning, we with it, we going, we flowing again. I might just go by a Benz. I might just blow my advance. Whoa, I did it all for the feeling. Alive, but I'm making a killing. I'm gonna break every ceiling.
Welcome to the Maryland Sport and Fitness Center on the beautiful campus of Adrian College. We have MIAA action coming to you this afternoon, as it's going to be the Adrian College Bulldogs taking on the Kalamazoo Hornets. Hi again, everybody. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. To my left is Tyler DeWitt, former Adrian College basketball player. So, Tyler, what are you looking forward to in this matchup as the season is winding down? Both teams are struggling to find consistency. You got Kalamazoo on a 12-game losing streak. Adrian College dropped their last matchup. What are you looking for in this matchup?
So first thing, senior night here, look like we're going to start the lineup for the Bulldogs Strongs with all seniors. So hopefully the IQ and the maturity of the game is going to come to them early. But honestly, you just got to look forward to them coming out and playing basketball. The Bulldogs know what happened last match. They need to take it as a lesson, move on, and come and apply what they learned in practice this past week. They did have a snow delay on their game or something related to COVID where it did push them off their course. It might have thrown them off track a little bit. But I think with Coach Morris, they're going to come in today and ready to go.
So Adrian College, they are 7th in the MIAA standings. Kalamazoo is right behind them. Adrian comes into this matchup with a record of 7-4. They are 4-9 in conference. Kalamazoo has been struggling mightily this season with an overall record of 3-18 and conference play of 1-11. So what do you do when you're on a losing streak like this, Tyler, if you're Kalamazoo?
Well, with the season winding down, honestly, all you could do is just go out there and try to play your best basketball. I mean, you're coming to the end. What more do you have to lose? Go hard every play. Don't give up. And just honestly, take whatever you have at this game, whether it's win or lose, and apply it to the next one. Finish the season strong, and especially for the players that aren't seniors, take these games that you have as a lesson, apply them to next season, and teach these next freshman class on what they need to do to keep this winning season for them.
Okay, so we got player introductions thanks to Jay Hanna, the executive producer for Adrian College Television, and both teams are coming to the center to get ready for the opening tip-off to begin this afternoon matchup, as once again it is an MIAA rivalry between the Hornets and the Bulldogs. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer, joined alongside Tyler DeWitt. 10 minutes are put onto the boards. Referees calling everybody to half court. And it looks like Chelsea Palmer, the senior in her 5th year, will do the honors for Adrian College. And we are about to get underway here at the Maryland Sport and Fitness Center. Layla Vincent for Kalamazoo, and Adrian College is going to win it. Taking possession of it is Alexis Silman. Once again, all seniors in the starting lineup for Kathy Morris, like Tyler said moments ago. Now Katie Shannon has possession of it. Guarding her is English. Passing on down to Bergman. Bergman over to Campbell. Campbell lets one fire, and it clanks off the back iron. Now down low to Palmer. Palmer turn around, and they put the first 2 points up on the boards thanks to that beautiful assist from Riley Campbell. Chelsea Palmer is out of the gate strong.
And that was just a great way to stay with the ball. Bulldogs didn't take their eyes off the ball 1 second during that play. Able to get the rebound after the long three and create a better shot with the easy layup right there by Chelsea.
Kalamazoo looks to answer on back. They're not going to do it right there, as it looks like the Bulldogs fiddled with the ball and it went out of play on that rebound attempt. So they're going to try this again, but it's going to be Kalamazoo ball. As Addison Bergman is subbed out, and you hear the roaring of applause. Coming into the game for Kathy Morris is Kaya Werner.
And the early change right here, looking to give the Bulldogs an early look to the Hornets, throw them off their track, thinking they had a game plan out the cut.
Taking possession of it is English. Puts on the brakes, trying to pass it down low, and it's bobbled, stolen by Adrian College. Now here comes Shannon, trying to take it coast to coast, passing on back to Werner. Werner over to Campbell. Campbell is wide open, lets it splash. You betcha, 3 points. Riley, I'm sorry, go ahead.
During senior night, there was this, interesting stack by Riley Campbell. She is definitely a sharpshooter here for the Bulldogs.
Deadly like the Splash Brothers. Now here's Kalamazoo trying to answer on back. 5-0 run to begin this game. There's a block, but it's also a foul. So going to the line for the Hornets is Vincent.
Definitely a questionable call there, as Chelsea never left her feet. But her arm did break the plane, and that's going to be enough to have the whistle blown.
8:41 remaining in period number 1. Once again, Vincent at the stripe for Kalamazoo. Makes the first one, and Kalamazoo is now officially on the board.
And definitely not an easy environment to shoot free throws in today, as the Maryland Sport and Fitness Center is packed up today.
So she goes 1 for 2 at the line. Bulldogs corral the rebound. And here comes Werner. English meets her at half court. Palmer with the pick. Werner open at the top of the key. Alexa pass it over to Shannon. Now back down low for Palmer. Palmer with the turnaround shot. And 2 more points on the stat sheet for Palmer.
Palmer absorbing the contact and fading away, able to keep her balance and just able to drain that shot in from about 5 feet in.
Having possession of it for Kalamazoo is Dykeman. Now over to English. Back down to Vincent. 3-pointer is good for the Hornets. Scoring that was Arlington.
And then the ref's going to call that actually a 2-pointer. Believes her foot was on the line, so that's only going to bring the Hornets to 3.
Werner deep in the paint on the pass from Campbell, but it's no good. And the Hornets get the rebound. Same colorways. At the top of the key, is this going to be a 3-pointer? Nope. Clanks back iron, and the Bulldogs will corral the rebound. Now here comes Werner, controlling the pace for Adrian College. Campbell over to her left, and too many steps from Silman, and that's going to be a traveling violation, and it goes back to the Hornets.
Right now, the Bulldogs doing a great job getting them passes into them tight seams and also finding gaps between the defense. Just got to clean up the way of possession so far.
7-3 in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Now here come the Hornets. Passing it over to English. A wide open opportunity with the shot, and it's good. There's a 3-pointer for Kalamazoo. Banking that in is Brines.
And right now, the Hornets making the gold mine out of the corner shot right now.
Defensive lapse for Adrian College. She was wide open, had all the time in the world. Werner is going to try to answer on back, and that's not going to be any good as Kalamazoo will get the rebound.
Great screens right there. Shot just off the mark, but it looks like the Bulldogs are going to get paid back with a costly turnover there.
Bobbles off the hands of Sarah English, so it goes back to AC. Side out. Campbell will control pace for Adrian College. 6:50 remaining in the first period of play. Bulldogs on top of their MIAA rival by a score of 7-6. Now here's Shannon looking for an opening. Over to Silman. Silman looking for Palmer. Palmer passes it back out to Campbell. Screen set by Palmer. Back over to Silman. Silman with the fake. Goes deep, and it's stripped away, and it goes down to the other side for the Hornets.
A lot of movement right there in that offensive possession. The Bulldogs doing a great job running their motion. You just got to continue to cut and get buckets right there. Just a misfortune of actions at the end of the play.
Now here come the Hornets, taking their time. Over to the right wing side. Campbell lets the player go past her, and she's going to pay for it. There's 2 points on the board for Kalamazoo, and they're going to take the lead for the first time this afternoon. Now here's Silman, top of the key. Bulldogs trying to get set over to Katie Shannon. Shannon down low for Palmer. Palmer bobbles the ball, but it will remain with the Bulldogs as it last touched the Kalamazoo Hornets.
And the Bulldogs right now bringing in 2 freshmen. Looks like it's going to be number 12, Chloe Gilbert, and number 32, Jordan Phillips. She is a sophomore coming into the game.
Similar to Riley Campbell, like we said at the beginning of the broadcast, Jordan Phillips deadly from behind the 3-point arc.
I agree.
Over to Werner, top of the key. Over to Gilbert, back to Werner. Now over to Phillips. Speaking of which, she pulls up for 3 and falls short. Goes back to Kazoo. Now Kazoo hustling. Hunt over to the left wing side. Wide open 3-pointer opportunity, and they can't take advantage of the golden opportunity. Now here comes Gilbert. Over to Palmer in the corner. Palmer takes it deep, and she loses possession of the ball. Goes back to Kazoo as they look to take it coast to coast. Pulls it on up, and Palmer will grab the rebound for Adrian College. Now here comes Kaya Werner. Over to Gilbert. Wide open opportunity for Palmer with the mid-range shot. She misses, but she's going to get the rebound. Takes it deep on in, and one. Having big fun around the rim is Chelsea Palmer, and she has a chance to get 3 at the line.
And that was a great way to stay on top of the ball. Kept her eye on the ball the whole play. Able to retrieve her own rebound and go up strong for the N1.
5:05 remaining in the first quarter. Bulldogs on top, 9-8.
And checking in for the Bulldogs is going to be number 10, Kiara Wernet.
Now here comes Kalamazoo, down by 2. At the right wing side is Hunt. Hunt passes over to her left. Screen set. Werner trying to play excellent defense. Down low, now top of the key. Palmer able to force a jump ball. And it's going to remain Kalamazoo basketball.
Palmer doing a great job getting her hands into the middle of the play.
That's how you assert yourself.
Though the possession went back to Kalamazoo, looks like the Bulldogs are going to retain this one back with a steal.
Excellent defensive scheme by Kathy Morris. Now down low to Palmer, and a last touch by Kalamazoo will remain Bulldog basketball.
Great pass there by Kiara, but just a little too much air behind that one, not able to slip it through the seam, and was going to be interrupted by the Hornets.
Now Bulldogs below the basket. Wernet has it. The jumper. Rebound by Werner, and it is good. So 2 more points for Adrian College.
The guard and Warner stepping up into a center position with that rebound, able to find it, track it, and put it back up for a 2.
Screen set, and it's an offensive foul, Bulldog basketball.
Great screen right there, just not able to keep the feet planted long enough, and that's definitely going to be called on by the refs.
Yeah, you can't move while setting the screen. That's why the penalty is moving screen. Side out by Wernet.
And checking into the game for the Bulldogs is going to be number 23, Courtney Crawford.
Wernet controlling the pace for Adrian College. Passing over to Phillips. Phillips over to the wing for Gilbert. Floater. Hits back iron. Adrian College tries to grab the rebound, but they got a little too physical as that's a loose ball foul.
And the fundamentals came out there for Kalamazoo. The rebounder able to box out, and that's just an easy call for the ref.
Now here come the Hornets of Kalamazoo. Taking it past half court, taking their time. Wernet greets Dykeman. And a couple of Hornets players fall onto the ground, but no fouls will be assessed to Adrian College.
And it seems like the whole dog pound's coming out today. The Bulldogs doing a great job getting their hands, interfering all the passes, making it a tough day for the Hornets.
Side out by Adrian College. Here comes Kaya Warner. Greeting her at half court was English. Now over to Phillips, over to Werner. Wide open three-pointer opportunity, too strong. Wernet there on the rebound, tries to get the putback, and it comes up empty, so it goes back to the Hornets.
Great effort there by Wernet. Able to get the rebound, just a little bit too much of a soft touch on the way to the rim, but definitely know what they got to do next time to get the easy 2.
Kalamazoo able to pester, trying to take it deep on in. Turnaround shot, short. There on the rebound, misses it again. Third time's a charm, and they're going to get fouled.
Definitely great effort there by the Hornets. Staying in control with the ball, trying to get the shot back up, just not able to get it in, but they're going to be granted with a chance at the charity stripe.
At the line for the Hornets is Kelsey Dykeman. Marillac getting loud. She makes the first of 2. 3:15 remaining in the first period of play. Bulldogs on top of the Hornets by a score of 12-9. And she goes 1 for 2 at the stripe. Wernet is able to grab the rebound for Adrian College, takes it down to the other side of the court, over to Phillips. Back over to Wernet. Thought about it. Over to the corner. Looking for Warner. Warner over to Wernet. Wernet once again thought about taking the three-pointer, elects to pass it over deep into the paint. There's Werner for the 3, way too strong. Phillips is there on the rebound. Over to Wernet. She tries to toss it up and hope to get fouled, but it's last touch by Kalamazoo as it goes out of bounds. Will remain Bulldog basketball with 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
And that was just an impressive play right there. Wernet able to get on the run, and the Bulldogs trailing right behind her, able to keep up the pace, and a couple opportunities there, just not able to get the lid off the cylinder.
There's Phillips, and it's stripped away momentarily, wrestling for the ball. Jump ball is assessed, and it goes back down to the other side for Kalamazoo. 2:44 remaining in the first period of play.
Check it in now for Warner is going to be number 34, Bailey Taylor.
Now here comes the Hornets. Dribbling the ball is Tidy. Down low, looking to body up Phillips, and it's good. That's playing strong is Layla Vincent.
Vincent turned the corner, put her body between the defender and the ball, and the only way to stop that is a foul. It was over the contact, kiss it off the glass, and an easy two.
Hoists up a three-pointer, hits back iron.
The Bulldogs on point with their shots, just not getting the shooter's roll today.
Wide open, unfortunately, just too strong or too short. Warnett pestering Tidy right now. Back over to Tidy. Tidy with the mid-range shot, just short. Grabbing the rebound for Adrian College was Taylor. Now Taylor takes it down to the other side. Over to Gilbert. Now over to Taylor once again. Back over to Phillips. To Gilbert. To Warnett. Screen set. Warnett looks to take it deep into the hole and double dribble.
And just got a little hesitant, wanted the mid-range shot, but went for the layup and just feet moving too fast for them hands and was called for a double.
Third time this afternoon I've seen Warnett be a little hesitant of when to take a shot. Has to have more confidence and just take it up strong and hope for the 2 points or maybe go to the charity stripe. Now Kalamazoo passing it over to the right wing side. English over to the left for Arlington. Top of the key is Kalamazoo once again. Wide open opportunity, and they can't bank on it. They're going to try this again with the rebound. Mid-range shot is good out of the hands of Hunt.
The Hornets doing a great job keeping that ball in possession of their hands. Long shot, long rebound. Bulldogs weren't ready and staying on top of it, set their feet, and number 12 was able to get another shot off.
And the Hornets regain the lead, leading 13-12 here at the Marilot Sport and Fitness Center. Just over a minute remaining in the first quarter of play.
And Katie Shannon checking back in for the Bulldogs. Looking to hope to bring some energy with her defensive pressure.
Gilbert has the ball for Adrian College, looks to take it deep on in. Passing over to Shannon. Shannon with the mid-ranger. Speak of the devil, there's 2 points right there for Katie Shannon, one of the seniors on this roster. What were you saying, Tyler?
And Shannon coming in, setting her feet, open opportunity, could not miss on that. Just finding the bottom of the net on that stroke.
Top of the key for Kalamazoo once again. Phillips guarding. And able to force the turnover. Bulldogs take it down to the other side of the court. Dropping on back for Gilbert. Gilbert with the shot way too strong. But the Bulldogs will regain control of the rebound, not before being wrestled down to the ground. Foul will be assessed with 21.3 seconds remaining in the first period of play.
Definitely a great way for Gilbert to get into that jump stop for a quick runner. Not able to get the roll after bouncing off the front iron, but definitely going to get paid back with the foul and the ball underneath the bucket.
Shot clock is turned off for Adrian College. Tries to take it, but she gets fouled. And heading to the line for Adrian College is Crawford.
And a great pass right there from underneath the basket. Going to give the Bulldogs a chance as an easy two at the charity stripe.
19.9 seconds remaining. First one misses. Way too strong. Nice to see everyone packing up the Marilot Sport and Fitness Center, Tyler. We couldn't get that last year, and the second one from the line is good.
No, it's definitely great, and I mean, not even just at the collegiate, professional, everywhere, even your local high school. It is amazing to see the fans back here. It's hard to definitely get excited if you have an empty gym. It feels like them slumps just stay on forever.
Vincent trying to play strong, misses the second opportunity. Third time's a charm, and they miss it. Now here comes Adrian College, and triple zeros have hit the boards, and that's how we're going to end period number one with the Bulldogs on top of the Hornets by a score of 15-13, excuse me. So, Tyler, what did you see in this first quarter of play?
Definitely the Bulldogs got a lot of good things going for them. They're definitely able to attack the pressure of the Hornets, finding easy gaps, getting great passes. They're scanning the floor every single time on a play, and they're not rushing most shots. A couple shots just weren't able to drop, but those are the shots you want to continue to get. They just got to take the lid off the cylinder in this next quarter and just come back stronger.
And we're going to step aside here on Adrian College Television. I'm Trey Matthews, joined alongside Tyler DeWitt. We will see you at the beginning of quarter number 2. Do not go anywhere.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Welcome back to the Maryland Sport and Fitness Center for the start of quarter number 2. Bulldogs on top of the Hornets by a score of 15-13. I'm Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer, joined alongside Tyler DeWitt. And it's going to be Bulldog basketball to begin the second quarter. Kaya Werner will control pace for Adrian College.
And then for your Bulldogs, we got Warner, number 34 Taylor, number 31 Palmer, 32 Phillips, and number 4 Shannon. It looks like we're going to have a turnover on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Bailey Taylor, unfortunately, she's called for a traveling violation. Just took an extra step right there, and the referees are calling anything close. Taking it past half court. Kalamazoo looks to set up. Chelsea Palmer trying to body up. Tries to take possession of the ball. She's able to do so. She took the lunch money of Sarah English. Now here comes Chelsea Palmer over to Shannon. Back over to Palmer. Blocked but foul. She'll head to the line for 2.
And that right there is a beautiful example of the give and go. The ball is going to travel faster than you are, so you get it ahead, and you're going to more likely get it back in the future.
Now at the line for Adrian College, Chelsea Palmer, the native from Brooklyn, Michigan. Hasn't played in 1,000 career games, but yet she has over 1,000 career points.
Yes,
that is amazing.
And not only that, she also has 200 and some plus to add to that. A lot of people usually cap out at 1,000, but she's able to continue having great scoring nights and hoping to have another one right now.
I really wish Shatrice Graves was here to maybe do a 5th year, because that duo of Chelsea Palmer and Shatrice Graves alongside with Addison Bergman, nobody would stop them. They just dominate the post.
Yeah, the triple towers were just insane to stop. There was no way you had Shatrice with the amazing record of blocks. I believe she's the all-time leader in blocks, as well as just an insane number of rebounds. So any shots and any boards were definitely going in the favor of the Bulldogs, and their defense was just amazing.
Deep in the post, Adrian College is able to corral the rebound. Now here comes AC, past half court. Ladies in white looking to just take their lead to another level. Over to Palmer, over to Werner. Werner with the layup, it's good. 2 points on the boards for Adrian College, and Kalamazoo needs a timeout.
And that was just a beautiful curl right there by Warner, able to separate herself, put her defender on her hip, and have an easy lay right there at the rack from a beautiful pass from her fellow teammate.
So we just only started quarter number 2. Already Kalamazoo needs a timeout. What do you think they're discussing in their huddle right now, Tyler?
Honestly, I believe that they're going to be discussing a lot about their defense and their gap coverage. I mean, the Bulldogs have been able to go in through their gaps, and when you have your, you have your opponent slipping through your gap of your defense, you're creating opportunities for kick-out passes. You're going to make more of a chaotic defense in your opponent, and you're just going to be able to find open shots and open layups, and it's going to continue to be the sword against the Hornets tonight.
Dancers and cheerleaders just took the court to entertain the fans momentarily, and we are going to resume basketball as referees call everyone back onto the court. And it's going to be Kalamazoo basketball since the Bulldogs scored the last basket. Dribbling it off the court. Pass half court. Passing over to the left wing side. Palmer and Warner there to defend. Now over to English. English looks to take it deep on in. Return to sender, says Adrian College. Palmer was able to grab the rebound. However, they double-teamed her right away to try to steal it from her, and jump ball is assessed.
I believe there's going to be actually a foul on Kalamazoo. Looks like a defender got too much of an arm, and that is going to be a confirmed possession for Bulldogs.
Either way, Bulldogs basketball looking to just take the lead like I said, to another level. Pass half court. Over to the right for Shannon. Shannon over to Phillips. Now over to the corner, back to Shannon for Werner. Werner with the fake. Over to Clement. Clement tries to take it deep on in. Pass intended for Werner, and it's turned over.
Some miscommunication there between Clement and Werner. Great entry pass, just Werner wasn't ready for it.
As Clark Kellogg would say, the Bulldogs were just trying to share the sugar. Unfortunately, they turned it over. Take it deep into the hole, blocked by Werner. Still remains Kalamazoo basketball.
And the defensive pressure is just being increased right now. Riley Campbell checking back into the game, but looks like the Bulldogs right now are making it tough for the Hornets, and the Hornets are only getting tough shots unless they're getting these open threes, which looks like the Bulldogs are now closing out on.
Kalamazoo looking for just some sort of momentum to go their way. Trying to body up Shannon. Over to the left wing side, three-pointer. Falls short, goes into the hands of Palmer. Palmer, outlet pass over to Werner. Clement is trailing. Clement with the layup, and it's good.
And a beautiful fundamental bounce pass from Warner. It looks like the Bulldogs are taking it back in time, making easier shots for themselves. Great pass, great shot, great points. And that's all they need right now as the Bulldogs take 21-13 over the Hornets.
Hornets looking for an answer. Takes it to the top of the key. Now trying to pass it deep into the paint, and it's pit-pocketed by Warner. Here comes Warner over to Palmer. Palmer trying to take it deep into the paint. Layup is good, and now the Bulldogs will go up by double digits.
And right now, the Bulldogs are just sharing the wealth with each other. Great passes on almost every possession, especially in transition. Not being selfish, playing team ball, and that's definitely what's helping them give them this 10-point lead, 23-13 over the Hornets.
So while the players catch their breath, we're also going to catch our breath on Adrian College Television. Trey Matthews will join alongside Tyler DeWitt. We will see you momentarily. Please do not go anywhere.
Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Welcome back to the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center. Kalamazoo had to catch their breath and try to take the wind out of the Bulldogs' sails. And they're looking to answer on back as the Bulldogs are going on a bit of a run right now. Now here comes Kalamazoo looking to set up their offense over to the left wing side. Pick set by Arlington. Palmer with the excellent switch over to Shannon. Shannon trying to put the clamps down. Shot attempt. Hits back iron. And Kalamazoo is able to get the rebound, and layup is good from English.
The Bulldogs started heading off to their offensive possession before they even got a grip of the ball, and right there is going to make them pay for it.
Clement misses badly as that goes out of bounds, and it's going to go to Kalamazoo.
It's a little short right there on the three-point. Just got to add a little more legs behind that one, and definitely looking really good for the next attempts.
6:38 remaining in the second quarter of play. Here comes Kalamazoo. They've cut the lead to 8. Passing over to the right wing side, trying to take it deep on in. Palmer with a block, but foul as well.
And the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center is not happy with that call. We all believe she definitely got all ball, but the refs are definitely going to hear that one.
Yeah, you can hear the boo birds in here. Not agreeing with the call, but, that's why we're not referees. First one is good at the line for Brines.
Now Chelsea going to have to play a little bit more strategic the rest of this game. Now she's already at 2 with 6 minutes left in this half to play.
For the third consecutive free throw line opportunities, 1 for 2 at the line. Now here comes Warner over to Campbell. Campbell puts on the brakes over to Werner in the corner. Over to Palmer. Palmer gets double teamed. Over to Clement. Clement, baseline, back over to Campbell. Campbell with the shot, and it misses wide. Now goes back to Kalamazoo, and Kalamazoo looks like, are they going to call a timeout again?
It looks like it's going to be an actual official timeout. I believe number 24 for the Hornets is going to be Kelsey Dykeman. Is going to be a little shook up after that play. It looks like colliding with Palmer on that last offensive possession. Looks like she needs a quick breather and a quick timeout.
Yeah, it just looks like she got shaken up, getting checked on by the trainers. It's good that she's able to walk on her own willpower, so that's always a good sign. Yes. Hoping for the best. So side out for Kalamazoo in front of the scorer's table. 5:58 remaining in the second period of play. I just want to say the band is always entertaining when they come, whether it's at the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center, Arrington Ice Arena. They always put on a great show for the fans with their instruments or just their antics a little bit. You got to love it.
I agree, especially even at Dockey Stadium during the football season. I mean, it's an open area, and they're still the loudest in the whole entire complex. So definitely awesome to have the spirit behind them.
Ill-advised shot right there for Kalamazoo as it missed way bad. Now over to Campbell, passing over to her right, back over to Campbell, wide open, three-pointer opportunity. Air ball goes off the hands of Katie Shannon, going back down the other way for Kalamazoo.
Just a little too much power behind that one, going to over-arc it. But definitely a great shot, and a shot the Hornets are very grateful that she didn't drop.
Kalamazoo has it now. Taking it past half court. Warner is there to greet him. Tidy passing it down low for Vincent. Vincent able to body up Adrian College and put 2 more points on the board for Kalamazoo. Now they've cut into the lead a little bit, 23-18.
Yeah, Bulldogs have been cold since the last time out.
Over to Campbell at the top of the key, passing over to her right for Werner. Werner, couple steps in, back out, wide open opportunity for Gilbert, and she's unable to bounce it in. Goes back to Adrian College on the tangle up. Down low for Shannon, and it goes off her hands, out of play. Kalamazoo basketball once again. This is what the doctor ordered for the Hornets.
Yeah, Bulldogs right now trying to get great passes and great shot opportunities, but just not able to connect on some of them with that one leading out of bounds.
4:46 remaining in the second period of play. Now here come the Hornets. Tidy has it, controlling the tempo for KZoo. Passing it up to Brines. Now over to Vincent. Vincent takes it deep on in with the shot, and it's good. And the Bulldogs once led by double digits. Now they're only up by a basket.
Yeah, right now the Bulldogs are definitely going to have to cut down on these shots. They're going to have to step up their defensive pressure, or it's going to be a problem for them the rest of the game.
Gilbert over to Werner. Werner back out to Phillips. Phillips, long-range 3, misses badly, air ball.
Right now, it looks like the three-pointer is not the shot needed for the Bulldogs, as Coach Morris is going to call a timeout to rediscuss the game plan.
So Adrian College, they've had good looks from three-point range. Like, I trust Jordan Phillips shooting that shot. She has the range. Unfortunately, she missed badly. We saw Riley Campbell hit an air ball. We've seen Kalamazoo also make a couple of ill-advised shots. What do you do when you're the coach? Because you can't stop them from shooting, but at the same time, you know they're going to shoot. How do you just try to reassure them that everything is going to be all right?
I'm going to say one line that my coach has always told me. Shooters are going to shoot. Keep shooting. You keep shooting, you're going to end up making one. You miss 3, shoot again and try to make the 4th. Don't ever lose confidence in your shot, whether it's an air ball, whether you wedge it in the middle of the sold-out crowd, you continue to shoot. And if you're a shooter, you know it as well. You just got to find your rhythm, got to shake off some rust, maybe tighten a couple muscles back up, and just start drilling them again.
Well, Bulldogs are going to have to put the staple on as they're only up by a basket. Over to the right wing side for Hunt. Hunt takes it to the top of the key. Passing over to her left for Stamper. Stamper picks set over to the right wing side for Tidy. Tidy trying to pass it down low. Able to reach Davis. Now over to Vincent. Back over to Tidy. Taking her time. 3 seconds on the shot clock. She's going to have to Steph Curry it. And it hits the back iron. That actually had a chance to go in. It was closer than I thought.
Bulldogs very lucky that one didn't drop, because that would have tied everything up, and that would have been a great momentum of energy for the Hornets to get back into this one.
Over to Werner, now over to Shannon. Shannon fakes, tries to go deep on in, passing over to the left wing side. Top of the key, three-pointer for Phillips. Just missed it once again, but it's going to find the hands of Werner. Werner's going to try this again for Adrian College. Over to Bergman. Now over to Werner. Tries to take it deep on in. Looking for the easy basket. 2 points on the board for Courtney Crawford.
And Crawford right there being patient, finding her spot, placing her feet, and able to do a drop step and use that backboard as assistance to get the 2 and bring the lead up by 5.
Adrian College able to end this Kalamazoo run and regain their bearings. Over to the corner, now back out to the key. Tidy, long-range 3, and falls short and bounces into the hands of Werner.
Tidy's definitely getting confident after that last shot, seeing that even under pressure, she was able to almost connect.
Gilbert for 3, too strong. Goes back to Kalamazoo. Able to knock it loose momentarily, but Kalamazoo is able to regain control of the basketball. Now they're going to take their time. Tidy takes it past half court. Over to the right wing side for Hunt. Hunt, top of the key. Looking for Tidy. Tidy, pick set by Davis. Trying to take it deep into the hole, and Gilbert is able to strip it away momentarily, but it goes back to Kalamazoo. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Over to Davis. Davis looking for the layup, and she's fouled by Crawford. I'm not sure if I agree with that call, Tyler.
I'm not too sure on that one either. Looks like the people in stripes definitely saw a little bit of a swipe there. I believe all I saw was a flick of the wrist, but definitely, I guess, enough to be called by the refs.
So at the line, shooting 2 is Kyla Davis from Durham, North Carolina.
And definitely the refs don't have the side of the crowd, and honestly, it's kind of affecting here for the Hornets. It's just going to make the crowd more eager to make more noise.
So the Tar Heel from North Carolina has a chance to make this a one-possession game once again for KZoo. First one from the line, hits the back iron and is no good.
And definitely hard with the antics of the crowd.
That always has to be tough, though. Like Chris Webber used to say, like, you know, the antics from, and she misses the second one from the line. Chris Webber always had this saying. He said, like, you know, the cheers from the crowd was only just a workout for the fans. You know, players don't really get distracted by that kind of thing. Is that true?
I have to say, when it's a big crowd, I would have to agree. As Crawford goes for another bank shot, I would have to say I think it's harder in smaller gyms such as the Mirror Light Sport and Fitness Center. You know, people are getting smarter with these comments and these antics. They just yell them at the right time, and usually it's right before you release your shot.
And getting a little too antsy was Jordan Phillips, assessed for traveling.
But to continue on that, man, yeah, I mean, you know, just imagine being in the crowd. You just hear a sea of just sound, and you really don't know. But when you got some people here and you can hear certain people say certain things, it definitely can throw you off your shot for a quick second. Some people are very creative with some of the things they create.
Under 90 seconds remaining in the second quarter of play. Trying to put the clamps down is Adrian College. Shot attempt from Kalamazoo, too strong. Rebounded by Adrian College. Now here comes Gilbert, full steam ahead. Spins it around over to the left wing side, trying to take it deep on in. And I'm surprised a foul isn't called, as Hammis tried to take that deep into the hole. Looked like there was a lot of arms from Kalamazoo, but nonetheless, it will go the way of the Hornets.
And Hammis was a little bit shocked to find herself so wide open, and looks like just not able to connect there.
Wide open from three-point range, but I don't think she is a three-point specialist. Now back to the point. Trying to take it deep on in. Goes off the hands of Adrian College. Remains Kalamazoo basketball on that missed shot attempt.
And definitely some questionable calls today by the refs. The refs definitely are not going to get any love at the end of this one.
Underneath the basket in front of the dancers for Kalamazoo. Passing it over to the top of the key for English. English over to Tidy. Tidy with the three-point shot falls short. Now over to Adrian College. Takes it deep on in for the layup opportunity, and she gets fouled.
And right there, Gilbert's calling her own number, picking up the speed and looking to absorb the contact, and going to be paid back with this one, getting a chance at the charity stripe.
The freshman from Highland, Michigan, has a chance to push the lead to 7 points. First one from the line is good, nothing but net.
We love to see when your players head to the free throw line and they swish a couple free throws. That means not only is your coaching doing well, but they're actually getting extra shots in and working on that free throw routine.
Second one from the line is no good, but Hammis is going to get the rebound for Adrian College, and they're going to try this again. Over to Gilbert. Gilbert over for Werner. Werner with the mid-range shot, and it's good as it bounces on in.
And that right there is the shooter's role the Bulldogs have been looking for all day, able to bounce it off the rim, kiss it off the glass, and get the bucket to go into the last few seconds of this half with some energy.
So on that last possession, Bulldogs, they missed a free throw, but they get 2 points, so that's a 3-point possession. Shot too strong. Adrian College is able to corral the rebound. Can they get a quick shot off? Over to Hammis, and Hammis is not even going to attempt it, as that's how we're going to end the first 2 quarters of play, and we head into halftime with the Bulldogs on top of KZoo by a score of 28-20. Players, coaches, and referees head back to the locker rooms to get replenished, refueled, and rehydrated for the start of the second half. Tyler, what have you been seeing so far in this game?
See, the Bulldogs came out strong in the first quarter. Had definitely some high hopes for them. Looks like they slowed down a lot in the second quarter, kind of getting tired, definitely with the matchups and everything. But I think the Bulldogs are doing a great job. They need to continue to attack the gaps in the gaps of the Hornets' defense. They need to continue to pass the ball, continue to get good looks, and continue to be confident. I feel like they're lacking a little bit of confidence behind their shot right now, but I believe going into the half, taking what they learned, I believe that the Bulldogs have a chance to come out and take away with this one.
So first half is in the books, but we still have another half to be played. I'm Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. Join alongside Tyler DeWitt. We will see you at the beginning of quarter number 3 with the Bulldogs on top by a score of 28-20 against their MIAA rival, the Hornets. Do not go anywhere. Still more basketball in store.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life. A time of great significance, of growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as very special years. Never experienced before you arrive today and never replicated after you leave.
Welcome back to the Maryland Sport and Fitness Center for the second half of women's basketball. Players, coaches, and referees are replenished, refueled, and rehydrated, and they are ready to go, and so are we up in the Adrian College television booth. I'm Trey Matthews, joined alongside Tyler DeWitt. Tyler, Adrian College on top of their MIAA rival by a score of 28-20. Chelsea Palmer has scored almost half of the Bulldog points. She has 11 of their 28. What are you looking forward to in this matchup as we begin the second half of play?
Well, looking at these numbers right now, it looks like they're almost even. Honestly, the Bulldogs just got to continue to stay on top of the Hornets. They got to stay out of foul trouble, continue to convert at the line, and they got to continue to knock down their shots. I mean, Hornets are 8 for 33. The Bulldogs are 11 for 32, and their three-point shot is 1 to 12 to 1 to 13. They're almost identical on the board as Palmer goes up for a strong bucket right there. But looks like they're just going to have to continue to knock down shots and play better defense.
So here come the Hornets. Dribbling it up is Tidy. Greeted by Katie Shannon, passing over to the right wing side. Back on top for Arlington. Back over to Tidy. Arlington sets the pick for Tidy. Mismatch in the post. Elects to pass it over into the corner. Now back into the paint. And looks like the Bulldogs are going to foul English passing it down low to Tidy. And then Tidy able to pass it over to Arlington, and Arlington is heading to the charity stripe for 2. First one from the line, rims out. Bulldogs on top by double digits once again. And the second one from the line is good, so going 1 for 2 at the line. Jordan Phillips passing it back to Gilbert. Gilbert will control the tempo for Adrian College. Take it past half court. Over to Phillips. Phillips takes it to the top of the key. Pick set by Palmer. Palmer has the ball stripped from her, and Kalamazoo looks to go back on the attack. English was able to take it away from her, and tick for tack, the Bulldogs will get the ball back. So here comes Kaya Werner, greeted by English. Over to Phillips. Phillips, wide open opportunity. And referees are going to blow their whistles.
Bulldogs playing good right there, playing strong. Able to only leave them to 1 point in almost the first 2 minutes. But it looks like they just got to pick it up a little bit, clean up a couple of their offensive possessions right now.
8:29 remaining in the third period of play. Over to Jordan Phillips, pulls up for 3. You betcha! 3 points on the board for Jordan Phillips.
And there it goes. Like I said, shooters just got to shoot. They're going to find their touch sooner or later, and Phillips able to find hers and drill that one down from deep.
Both teams struggled mightily behind the arc. Kalamazoo 1 for 12, Bulldogs 1 for 13. Hopefully that wakes up the Bulldogs. Now Kalamazoo is looking for their three-pointers to go in.
Yeah, it's Phillips' lone three-pointer. Now it goes with Riley's Campbell's lone three-pointer right now, and Bulldogs looking to spark up from there. And just an unlucky roll right there for the Hornets.
Seen that in back-to-back possessions. Only the first time we saw it, it was from the free throw line. Now here comes Kaya Werner, greeted by English, passing over to Phillips. Now over to Shannon. Shannon down low for Palmer. Palmer with the turnaround shot, gets fouled. In disbelief is Arlington for Kalamazoo.
And that's going to send, I believe, the Bulldogs to the line. Yes, Palmer is going to go up for 2 to add more to her night.
Once again, Bulldogs put up 28 points after the first half of play, and Palmer had 11 points, so she totaled almost half of the Adrian College points.
Yes, Palmer having a great night, helping the Bulldogs definitely with her performance.
First one from the line is good. Second one from the stripe, sets, shoots, and nothing but net. 2 for 2 at the line for Chelsea Palmer.
And that was a great routine right there. Muscle memory put on full display and able to knock both those downs to give the Bulldogs a 14-point lead.
So Bulldogs up by 14, and Chelsea Palmer inadvertently slaps Christina Hunt, and that's obviously going to be a foul.
Definitely a unlucky play right there. Looks like everyone's going to get a couple laughs out of it. Glad it was friendly and didn't start a problem on the court.
Yeah, we don't need a malice in the palace or a flagrant foul for that matter. But either way, Kalamazoo basketball at the top of the key. You could hear that impact from where we were. That was actually kind of funny. Kalamazoo turns the ball over. It's going to go back to the Bulldogs.
Definitely many ways to get a foul, and that's a new one for me.
Probably wouldn't recommend that, kids. Don't try that. You'll start a fight. Now here comes Chloe Gilbert. Full steam ahead over to Shannon. Shannon passing it over to Werner. Werner back down low for Palmer. Palmer looking to body up and one. Has a chance to get another one at the line.
And Palmer right there able to split the defender, swoop underneath the hands, and go up with the contact. Able to get another chance at the free throw line and add more to her night.
Chelsea Palmer having another big game, but what else is new? And she gets the and one. 3 points on that possession for Chelsea Palmer.
And Palmer tracing the 2K stat, having almost as many points as her opponent. Rare to see, especially in a real-life game.
Palmer puts on the staples, and English falls onto the ground in a bit of a cluster.
And that possession's going to go to the Bulldogs there. Bulldogs able to stay strong, stay smart, and retrieve the ball.
I say if the Bulldogs score on this possession, I would expect Kalamazoo to call a timeout. You see Chelsea Palmer just having big fun around the rim, as Mason, the PA announcer for the Pistons, would describe Andre Drummond. Just down in the post, grabbing rebounds, getting 2 pointers. almost you could guarantee the 2 points if they're deep into the paint. Now here's Chloe Gilbert. Takes it past half court over to Werner. Werner back over to Shannon. Shannon takes a couple dribble moves over to the corner. Now to Chelsea Palmer once again. And she's able to get her own rebound, and she's going back to the line for 2.
And that hustle right there has got her teammates excited. The energy from her team, the energy from the Miralat Sport and Fitness Center, and the energy from everyone else around. Chelsea is just having a great night.
Chelsea Palmer at the line once again. First one from the line is good. I would believe she's having the best free throw night for both respective teams.
I have to agree. I mean, it is definitely being a problem right now, is sending her to the free throw line. And she has another one right there. 1 point less right now than Kalamazoo. She has 22. The Kalamazoo Hornets 21.
Wow. Here's the thing about Chelsea Palmer is, like, usually for players like her, they're good around the rim, but they're not good at the free throw line. But that's not the case for Chelsea Palmer. So Kalamazoo cannot do the hack-a-shack method, which is try to prevent her from getting 2 points, as Kalamazoo misses badly on that 3-point attempt. Oh, boy, foul right there. I don't think any ill intent from Davis, but it's going to go to the Bulldogs.
Yes. There's a couple bumps right there, and it's going to be enough for the referee to blow his whistle.
So like I was saying, for Chelsea Palmer, is like when she has it down in deep into the paint, I said you could pretty much put up 2 points because you can't foul her because she's good at the free throw line. But at the same time, you know she's just going to use her physicality to get the 2 points. From mid-range, misses. Now over to Werner, back over to Palmer. Palmer heading to the line once again.
And it's just hard to stop Palmer. She tried to extend her range, and Werner able to get the rebound off the shot. And Palmer just continued to stay with the play, running down to the rim, open herself up, and able to get an easy shot at the rim. And luckily that one had to be disrupted only by contact, so that's going to send her to 2.
Chelsea Palmer has been a problem this game. The only question is, how do you stop her?
And right there, your answer is you can't. You can't. You can't foul. The only thing you could do, honestly, as the Hornets right now is you got to try to push her away from the rim as far as you can. But at the same time, you can't do that without forcibly pushing someone. So right now, she is topping the Hornets by herself as they're going to take a timeout here. Bulldogs 42-21.
While the Hornets try to regain control of the game, we are going to step aside on Adrian College Television. We will see you momentarily.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit AdrianBulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Welcome back to the Miralat Sport and Fitness Center. It's been the Chelsea Palmer Show this afternoon, as she has more points herself than the entire Kalamazoo Hornets right now. Tyler, you're the head coach of Kalamazoo. What are you telling your players right now? Because you can't foul Chelsea Palmer, but at the same time, you got to try to D her up. What's going to happen?
Honestly, the only hope for Kalamazoo right now, if they want to stop Chelsea Palmer, who has been the main source of points here for the Bulldogs, is sadly, you got to run a zone. The Bulldogs are showing that they're struggling from shooting from deep. I would definitely run into a 2-3 zone right now. I would definitely make them show me that they could shoot and just compact the inside. But it looks like Kalamazoo has one more offensive possession to show what they were talking there in the defense. But right now, the only thing you can do is just continue to play basketball. There is no stopping Chelsea Palmer right now.
Now, basketball is a game of runs, so Kalamazoo, if they go on a good run right now, they're definitely not out. And that's how you started. Davis able to get 2 points on the boards for the Hornets.
We saw last quarter the Bulldogs got up by 10, and they went cold. They almost went into this half down. But we've seen Kalamazoo, they're able to go on a run. The Bulldogs just cannot take it back in cruise control and continue to put their foot on the throttle.
Gilbert with the scoot layup, falls short. Now here comes Kalamazoo. And too many steps, went for a walk in the park, going down the other way. Christina Hunt couldn't put down the brakes, and unfortunately results in it traveling once again.
And it looks like the Hornets are going to continue to stay with their man-to-man.
It doesn't look like they're greeting the Bulldogs at half court or anything. Like, I knew in period number 1 and period number 2 they did a full court press, but it looks like they've shied away from that. Now over to Werner. Back down low for Palmer, and 2 points on the boards. Chalk them up.
And Palmer just saw that the points went up for the Hornets. She was not happy with that, answering back with a 2 of her own.
Chelsea Palmer once again has more points by herself than the entire Kalamazoo squad. Palmer has 24 points and Kalamazoo has 23. Now over into the right corner. Davis tries to take it deep on in, and she overshot, missed it.
All right, now the Bulldogs doing a great job closing out on the shots at the 3, but I believe they should definitely give themselves a little more space because they're getting beat on them closeouts. I mean, they have shown, Kalamazoo hasn't shown anything from the three-point line. I believe that they should, take a step back and let them come to them, make them shoot.
4:40 remaining in period number 3. Werner over to her left for Gilbert, over to Shannon. Shannon waiting for her offense to get set, pick set by Phillips. Now over to Werner. Werner at the top of the key, over to Phillips once again. Pick set by Palmer. Palmer pass over to Gilbert. Now over to Werner. Werner tries to take it deep into the paint, and she is able to get the bank shot, uses the glass, and 2 points on the board for Adrian College once again as they are putting Thor's hammer down on Kalamazoo.
Werner saw that she had a couple defenders in front of her, and the only way to get the bucket was a high runner. She was able to kiss it off the glass just perfectly, able to get an easy drop and an easy 2.
Tidy in the corner. Now back over to the key. Mid-range shot is good for the Hornets. Chalk up 2 for Arlington. Now here comes Kaya Werner. Werner over to the left for Gilbert. Back over to Phillips. Phillips tries to take it deep into the paint. Scoop layup, misses everything, air ball.
Little contact there at the end of the play, but just not enough for the ref to call it.
Now here comes Tidy. Over to her right for Davis. Davis backs up, passes it deep into the post. Turnaround shot is good for Kalamazoo.
And Kalamazoo's last time out proving to be a factor here right now as they're actually able to convert at the rim in these last few possessions.
Still down by 19, but I think their goal is to try to cut it to at least 10 before going into the fourth quarter. Pick set by Palmer. And Palmer loses possession of it. What were you about to say, Tyler? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, you're good. There's about 3,000 ticks left inside of this quarter or alone, plus another 10,000 right there in the next. So there's a lot of time left for the Hornets to go on a run, but there's also enough time for the Bulldogs to try to keep control of this.
Chelsea Palmer heads to the bench. Looks like Kathy Morris elects to go for her second unit right now. Now over to Werner. Werner into the paint. Now over to Gilbert. Phillips pulls up from three-point range. You betcha! 3 points on the board for Adrian College.
And that right there is making the extra pass, able to skip it around, make the extra pass, not be selfish, and able to knock it down from deep. Phillips now having 2 of them alone in this quarter.
At the top of the key. Over to the right wing side. Tries to pass it deep into the paint, and it's stolen by Adrian College. Now here comes Gilbert over to Werner. Back over to Phillips. You cannot leave her open. 3 points, falls short.
And those are shots that the Hornets got to close out on because she's not going to miss those every time.
Davis deep inside. Gets her own rebound, and she gets fouled trying to get the and 1, but she's going to have to settle for 2 at the stripe.
A lot of hands reaching for the ball and not a lot of boxing out right there. Bulldogs got to put a body on a man, box him out, and get the rebound, not sending the gives them less chance of adding 2 points for the Hornets and gives them less chance of getting another good shot.
First one from the line is good. And I stand corrected, that is Layla Vincent at the line for Kalamazoo. Second one from the line is good, so she goes 2 for 2. One of the rare instances in which Kalamazoo is able to convert on both free throws. They have either missed one or missed both.
Yeah, it looks like the Hornets right now definitely turning it around a little bit. Still down by a decent margin, but not going out without a fight these last few quarters.
Pick set by Phillips. Gilbert takes it deep inside, misses the layup, and corralling the rebound is Kalamazoo as they look to take it coast to coast over to the left wing side. Back over for Tidy. Tidy with a long-range shot and misses badly. That can't be the shot that they wanted.
No, Kalamazoo has proven they still have not hit a three in this half, and Bulldogs actually just need to continue to let them shoot that if they want to have a chance at getting having some more offensive possessions.
I mean, I'm not a coach, and it's been a while since I played organized basketball, but I don't think that was the shot that Kalamazoo drew up. I know you're trying to cut back into the lead, but you could get a better shot than that.
I agree.
Just over 90 seconds remaining in the third period of play. Over for Phillips. Phillips takes it deep into the paint, trips up, and she loses possession of the ball, goes back to Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo trying to push it up ahead. Over to Vincent. Vincent, couple steps in, looking for the layup, misses. Kalamazoo's able to get the rebound, blocked by Adrian College. And it's last touch by Kalamazoo, so we're going back down to the other side of the court for Bulldog basketball.
And that was a great defense right there by the Bulldogs. Let up the second point opportunity, but they were able to stay smart, stay controlled, and did not break any contact planes, and they were able to get them to miss their own shot and send it out of bounds.
Wernett over to Warner. Silman thought about it. Now back to Wernett. Wernett deep inside. Turnaround shot out of the hands of Crawford, misses, and it goes back to Kalamazoo. Wernett pestering. Kalamazoo is able to force the turnover, and Crawford falls onto the ground, waiting for her teammates to help her up. What a Patrick Beverly-like type play from Wernett.
Wernett pestering right there at the deepest corner of the court, and Crawford there to recover the ball, stay strong, and keep the possession for the Bulldogs.
47.2 seconds remaining in the third period of play, and heading to the line for Adrian College is Crawford, the native from Shepherd, Michigan.
And Crawford doing a great job now, getting herself paid back for staying strong during that play. Gonna have a chance at 2 at the stripe.
Bulldogs up by 20. They're in the driver's seat, but this game is far from over. I've seen crazier things happen. Crawford, first one from the line, is good. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer, joined alongside Tyler DeWitt. Thank you for tuning in to this Saturday afternoon matchup between Kalamazoo and Adrian College. Now here comes Tidy. You know she's looking for a three-point shot. Not afraid to pull the trigger. Bobbled, but goes back into possession of the Hornets. Corralling it is Wedge. Wedge over to her right for Vincent. Pick set. Wernett pestering Vincent. And Vincent loses possession of the ball. Adrian College dives onto the court. And who's it going to go to? And it's going to remain Kalamazoo basketball with 22.3 seconds remaining in the third period of play.
And that was a great job by number 34, Bailey Taylor, able to see the ball was still loose, putting her body on the line, jumping on top of it, able to get a jump ball instead of just giving an easy possession to Kalamazoo.
Below the basket is Tidy. Looking for an opening, can't find it. Now over to Vincent. Three-point shot. A little too strong, goes back to Adrian College. They had to hurry that shot. Shot clock is turned off for Adrian College. Over to Silman. Silman, mid-range shot is good. Butter. And now here comes Kalamazoo. They have time to get one shot off. From the logo is Vincent. Oh, that almost went in. And we are going to step aside on Adrian College Television. We will see you at the beginning of the fourth quarter, the final period of regulation. Do not go anywhere.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
That's great. Welcome back to the Marilat Sport and Fitness Center on the campus of Adrian College. AC is in the driver's seat against KZoo. They are up 53-29. I'm Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer, joined alongside Tyler DeWitt. And Tyler, barring anything catastrophic, I think the Bulldogs have this. Not trying to jinx anything. 10 minutes is on the board. Just making a bold prediction right now. So what do you do if you're Kalamazoo? You're down by a lot of points, and you just got to chip in, and you got to make a few stops. What do you do?
Honestly, you just got to go in and just play strong. Try to go and get some good shots at the lane. Try to get some free throws. You know, it stops the clock, gives you some times. They're free throws. They're supposed to be free, easy points. So stop the clock, get some free throws in, and just try to convert on the defensive end the best you can. You know, it's been a tough night for them, but they just got to continue to play.
So Kathy has emptied her bench over to Campbell. Trying to pass it over to Taylor. Taylor over to Silman. Silman thought about it momentarily. Pick set by Crawford. Over to Campbell. Over to Taylor once again. Takes it deep into the hole. And one. Has a chance for three at the line.
And right now, you're seeing a little bit of versatility here in these positions. I mean, look at Bailey Taylor. You know, got the clean pass from Campbell right into her pocket. Plays strong. Puts a defender on her hip. Able to absorb the contact and go up for one more.
And it's good, so she gets the and one opportunity. Bulldogs up 56-29.
And after this matchup, if you're still looking to check in some more Adrian basketball, we have the Adrian men's taking on the Kalamazoo Hornets as well here on ACTV in the Sport Mirrorland Center at 5 o'clock. I will be with me, Tyler DeWitt, and Destin Foy here right after this game, so don't go anywhere if you're looking for more Adrian College athletics.
I'll be tuning in. Now Silman on the left wing side, over to Wernette. Wernette pulls up for three-point range and misses badly. Silman is able to grab the rebound for Adrian College, and they're going to try this again. Over to Crawford, back over to Silman. Silman trying to pass it deep for Wernette. Wernette takes it to the corner. Time is winding down. Taylor over to Campbell. Campbell with a three-point shot. Put too much muscle on it. Wernette is able to get the rebound, and that's how it's gone for Adrian College.
Adrian right now just playing amazing basketball. Kalamazoo needs a timeout. The Bulldogs are doing everything in this quarter that they need to. They're taking their shots. They're taking smart shots. They're passing the ball. They're being patient, and even if they're missing their shots, their teammates are corralling the rim and getting the rebounds. Right now, this is the best women's basketball I have seen all season out of the Bulldogs.
Wow, seriously?
I have to say so. They had some impressive games here, but right now, as a unit, they are playing impressively well together.
I just want to put this into context because they played Earlham College back in December, and they came out victorious by a score of 85-48. And just a few weeks ago, they played St. Mary's, and they came out victorious 79-67. So I know those were away, but you're saying tonight's game is the best showing for Adrian College right now. I'm not saying you're wrong or anything, but I'm just saying, like, they've had some big games this season.
I have to say, just alone in the first half, the Bulldogs only let up a total of 20 points. We have played almost 20 minutes of basketball, and they've only let up 9. This is definitely an insane version of the Bulldogs. They only have let up 9 points, and maybe I think it was like 7 points last quarter. So it is definitely a sight to see right now for the Bulldogs.
And turnover, Kalamazoo going back down to the ladies in white jerseys.
Because if you go and look at all these games here, they have let up at least a minimum of, I think the lowest they have let up is 46 points, and that was early in the season. They are playing an amazing basketball right now compared to the rest of their games. I'm just very impressed with this unit.
Playing hot potato with the ball, and it goes back to Kalamazoo. Wernette tried to pester Kalamazoo once again to try to take possession of it, but Kalamazoo is going to regain full grasp of the ball. 8:15 remaining in the final period of regulation. Now here comes Kalamazoo taking it past half court. At the top of the key. Over to English. Pick set. Passing on back. And Kalamazoo is able to get the points. Oh, no, they're going to wave it off. They're going to say the foul's on the floor.
Yeah, the Bulldogs did a great job there. 2 defenders closing their body, closing that gap up there, but they were able to slip the seam already, get through, and the end of that contact is going to go and proceed to a foul.
Drawing the foul was Brines. Now to English on the left wing side. Pick set by Arlington. Looking for an opening. Arlington will shoot it. Too strong. Wernette grabs the rebound. Will that be a loose ball foul on Kalamazoo? It is. I always credit a loose ball foul because I would rather my players be too aggressive than play too soft. But fortunately, she climbed on the back of Wernette, and that was clear as day. So Bulldog basketball once again with 7:47 remaining in the final period of regulation. Wernette will control the tempo for AC. Taking it past half court at the top of the key. Over to Taylor. Now over to Silman. Silman over to Wernette. Wernette tries to take it deep into the paint. Back over to Gilbert. Now back over to Campbell. The mid-range shot. And it hits back iron, but Wernette is able to get the rebound, and she misses the layup point blank. Goes back to Adrian College. Here comes Taylor. The layup is good. Oh, my goodness.
And the Bulldogs right there just continuing to not give up on anything. Chasing the rebound, putting their bodies on the line, and Taylor able to come up strong and finish the last one.
If I had to describe how it's been going for Kalamazoo, I would just say, well, just watch that play. That's how it's been going for them.
I have to agree. They're not closing out. The Bulldogs are able to get the ball after missed shots. And the thing is, too, is that a lot of the missed shots are coming from close to the rim, close shots, closer rebounds, and they're just going to be able to turn back around and throw it back up.
Bulldogs on top by 31 points.
And that's what I'm saying. They're definitely playing an amazing game today.
In the corner, three-pointer, misses everything. That missed badly, not even close. Now here comes Taylor. Over to Campbell. Campbell looking to pull the trigger. Back on into Taylor. Taylor put too much muscle on the ball, but Adrian College is able to get the rebound. Over to Campbell, thought about it. Now back over to Taylor. Taylor over to Wernette. Wernette over to Crawford. Crawford back over to Silman. Silman misses point blank once again.
And just some amazing passing right now. Just a missed opportunity right there.
Like we said in the first half, sharing the sugar, finding the extra pass, and it'll usually result in a wide open shot opportunity. Silman had a good opportunity. Unfortunately, she just blanked it. Pestering right now goes to Campbell. Campbell will take it past half court. Waiting for Wernette, passing over to Wernette. Wernette with the layup. What a pass by Campbell.
And Campbell just putting on a display. First the no-look, then another no-look, and now a beautiful bounce pass to finish off in transition. Definitely a great floor general out of Campbell.
Cat and mouse kind of game. Hesitation, then able to find Wernette. And Kalamazoo didn't see it coming. Now rebound goes over to Campbell. Campbell will control the pace for Adrian College.
And great defense there by Silman.
Silman over to Wernette. Wernette is going to pull the trigger and hits back iron, or hits the side of the basket, excuse me. Force of habit. Now here comes Tidy for Kalamazoo, greeted by Wernette. Silman greeting Vincent, trying to pass it into the post. Campbell trying to hold down her ground, and she plays physical defense, unfortunately a little too physical. So Kalamazoo will head to the line, as it's been a while since they put up any point on the board. Like you said, they only scored 20 points after the first half of play, and we are more than halfway done with the second half of play, and they only have 9 on the board.
Yeah, it's definitely been a tough game. The Bulldogs just playing straight amazing defense, and honestly, I don't even have to say specifically their defense. They're just playing amazing as a unit. Whether it's the first 5, the second 5, they're all playing well. They're all doing their role, and they all are just complimenting each other throughout this whole entire contest.
Haley Huckleberry, like many of her teammates, goes 1 for 2 at the line. Now here comes Wernette, pass half court. Over to Taylor. Taylor thought about it, back over to Wernette. Hammis passes it deep inside. Back over to Hammis. Over to Silman. Silman looking for the skyhook shot from Olivia Green. Now Tidy with the three-point shot, blocked by Adrian College.
And Silman with an aggressive rebound, not letting that one go.
I will take that, says Silman. Over to Taylor on the corner. Back over to Silman. Silman making the hustle plays for Adrian College on this senior night. Less than 5 minutes remaining in the game. Hammis, pick set by Green, stepped out of bounds. We go down the other side.
Looks like that one isn't going to be a happy call by the refs. The crowd not happy about that one. But feet were moving, feet weren't set, and that's going to be an easy call for the refs.
Side out, Kalamazoo. Huckleberry over to Tidy. Tidy has been looking for the three-point shot. Unfortunately, it hasn't been finding it. Now Tidy goes deep on side, looking for the shot, and she's going to be heading to the line for 2.
And Tidy able to get Hammis on her hip and just able to take her along the whole trip. And it looks like it just got a little bumpy at the end. It's going to send Tidy for 2.
Tidy at the stripe for Kalamazoo, hoping to get her shot back. First one from the line is good.
And one thing I'm definitely going to miss about this campus is, and especially this season, is just the antics of this crowd. I'm very blessed to be able to see this one more time.
5th year?
No.
Nah. You're done.
I'm done. 4 years and done, guys. Can't do it anymore.
Understandable. Off to bigger and better things. Now over to Silman on the left wing side. Over to Taylor in the corner in front of Adrian College's bench, and looks like a foul will be assessed to Kalamazoo.
One thing that's definitely been called more and more each year is these hand checks. You know, the refs aren't going to let you grab any type of the hands, not any type of the jersey, nothing. They're going to call everything.
Underneath the basket is Hammis in front of the dancers. And Skidmore will check into the game for the first time. So Skidmore, the thing about her, she'll play spurts of the game. Like, I remember doing PH last week for them when they were playing against, Olivet, and she plays spurts of it. Wow, misses badly from Adrian College, but they grab the rebound once again, so they're going to try this shot, and blocked. Goes back to Kalamazoo. Doesn't matter if it's a blowout or against a good team, she'll find some sort of playing time momentarily, and Kalamazoo is able to take it coast to coast. They put 2 more on the board.
Yeah,
now Skidmore controlling the pace for Adrian College.
Yeah, this one's definitely in the hands of the Bulldogs. It seems like, looks like that everyone's just going to play now for Hornets playing for pride, and Bulldogs looking to get some more playing time in their bench so they can come ready to go, especially in the next few seasons.
Green trying to assert herself and missed it. Goes back to Kalamazoo, right wing side. Couple steps in, trying to take it deep into the paint, and that shot is good. Kalamazoo gets 2 more on the board. Now Skidmore slowing it down for AC. No need to rush. Now Skidmore lost possession of the ball and turns it over to Kalamazoo. Tries to pop the ball free. Deep, and another 2 points on the board for Hope. Or the Hornets, excuse me. Man, you would think deep into the 4th quarter I would get these teams right.
That's understandable, man.
Oh, well. Can't be perfect. Pass half court is Wernette. Wernette, top of the key, over to Skidmore. Hornets going on a little bit of a run. What a move by Skidmore!
And right there with the pass fake and the finish, Skidmore pulling out a great move.
She made a few mistakes momentarily, but she was able to redeem herself on that play. Right wing side for the Hornets. Kazu looking to make something out of it. And Wernette being a pest, and she's knocked down onto the ground. And it's going to be assessed to her, unfortunately. She is in disbelief right now.
And a strange call there, and honestly, I think the refs need to do a better job right now on top of this, because this is a blowout game right now, and, you know, it's easy for things to get said in basketball, and it's just easy to turn into a fight. So the refs need to do a good job making sure this one finishes off clean.
2:24 remaining in the game. At the line is Kalamazoo. First one from the stripe is good. At the line is Haley Huckleberry once again. Sets, shoots, and goes 2 for 2. One of the rare instances where the Hornets are successful in both free throw attempts. Takes a pass half court and swiped away. Easy layup for 2 from Hunt. She hunt the Bulldogs down, and it results in 2 points. However, at this point for the Hornets, it's just a safe face.
Yeah, right now the Bulldogs' best bet is to try to dribble out and waste as much time on the clock as they can right now before they give the Hornets too many chances to come back in this one.
Skidmore trying to pass over to Green, and she turns the ball over. Skidmore still being a pest. Full court pressing Kazu, despite the Bulldogs being up by a lot of points. But you love the effort, and Skidmore is knocked down to the ground. Offensive foul for Kalamazoo. That's how you redeem yourself.
And that is a great call right there. The ref didn't want to call it at first, but heard the reaction and saw what happened. Definitely a call that needs to be made.
1:40 remaining in the game. Skidmore making the little plays for Adrian College. Taking their time, no rush. Pick set. Skidmore looking for the foul. She's not going to get it. Misses badly. Goes back to Kalamazoo. Now the ladies in black looking for a couple more shots. Over for Davis. Back at top of the key. Pick set. Trying to pass it deep, and she's not going to get the basket, but she will be heading to the line for two.
Yeah, with time winding down, shot clock's 30 minutes. You got about possibly a good 2 possessions left. Bulldogs' best bet is to just try to take it down and honestly take a shot clock violation.
Greta Wedge at the line for Kalamazoo. That's a very weird free throw form. Look what she does. She basically does a jump shot. I don't know if that's legal or not.
I believe so, as long as she doesn't cross the line.
Ugh. Left wing side, Adrian College trying to take it deep into the paint. And Adrian College is going to get fouled, and they're going to be heading to the line for two. Cervantes will be shooting the free throws for AC. 1:03 remaining in the game.
Yeah, Cervantes looking to get some points in for her career stats here as the Bulldogs lead 64-43 with the last minute left to play.
First shot from the line is good. Now looking for the second one to go, taking her time. Sets, shoots, goes 2 for 2 at the line. Now Kalamazoo, 1 minute left remaining in the game. Like I said, at this point for Kalamazoo, just save face and just look for something, anything to get just some sort of momentum to take it to the next game or practice.
I agree. Definitely want to have some great energy going into the next one, especially after a weekend loss like this. Sitting through Sunday is going to be a long one as a 2 is dropped right there. Number 44's foot on the line. That was English.
It looked like a three-pointer from here, but I am far away from the basket. And now wrestling for the ball, English and Skidmore. And it's a jump ball. Adrian College will still have possession of the ball. 34.6 seconds remaining in the game.
Right now, the Bulldogs might as well just try to get it across half court and just put two or three people in a triangle and just play catch with each other. Just knock the clock down, and if anything, just take the turnover.
Triangle offense, Phil Jackson?
Yeah, might as well. You're going to have them playing, monkey in the middle, playing catch with each other.
So 34.6 seconds remaining in the game. 22 seconds on the shot clock. I think that's what the referees are discussing, whether or not Kalamazoo had full possession of the ball. So, talking with the scorers table.
Looks like they're going to come to an agreement at 26 seconds.
All right, so Bulldogs are just going to take their time. I would presume that they would hold it for the final second of their shot clock, and then Kalamazoo will have possession of it. Nope, stand corrected. Green with the shot. Gets bobbled, goes back to Adrian College. Looking for another shot. Too strong. Adrian College getting the rebound on back-to-back possessions. They're not giving up. Hammis with the shot. She misses, but she gets fouled.
Yeah, it looks like just Kalamazoo wasn't able to get the ball on that one, and just the Bulldogs able to get a couple up. And it looks like they're going to finish off their last offensive possession with a couple free throws by Hammis.
I really thought that I thought Adrian College would just hold it for the final shot clock, but nope, they played aggressively. First one from the line from Hammis is good. Extends the Bulldogs' lead to 22. That's an interesting free throw form right there. Like she goes to the top of the circle and then just takes a couple steps in.
Yeah, definitely helps some people. It's kind of like stepping into their jump shot, able to set their feet, get them squared, and ready to release.
I was never a free throw shooter. I always try to stay away from the line. Kalamazoo unable to get the shot off. Adrian College corrals the rebound, and that's going to do it. He's it from half court. And looks like she was looking for the $1 million half-court shot. Not going to get it. Nonetheless, Bulldogs are going to come out victorious against the Kalamazoo Hornets by a score of 68-45, defeating them by 23 points. And unfortunately, Kalamazoo is going to extend their losing streak to 12. And Adrian College will come out victorious, like I said. And now they have a win going into their next few games against Hope and Trine University, which you know is going to be a challenge. So, Tyler, what are your thoughts for this game?
Definitely a great game for the Bulldogs, especially for the ladies, man, especially the seniors. This is the last dance, and this is the best way I think you could go out. It was a team win. Everyone got to play. Everyone got a chance to touch the ball, and everyone had fun. So, but, you know, enjoy the moment now as you still have 2 more to go against some tough opponents. I wouldn't just sit here and be happy with this one. I would take what you guys, what they did good today, work with them more. I would take what they did bad and work on it even harder and go into the next ones ready to win.
Well, in the words of Kobe Bryant, job's not finished, but our job is finished right now. Well, at least mine is. You still got another game to call.
Yes.
I will be all ears for that one. So we invite you to stick around as it's going to be Hornets and Bulldogs, but it's going to be the men's. And on the call is Tyler DeWitt alongside Dustin Foy. As for this broadcast, we thank you for taking your Saturday afternoon to watch women's basketball. Once again, Bulldogs come out victorious against the Kalamazoo Hornets by 23 points. For everyone on hand for Adrian College Television, great work. I'm Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer, joined alongside Tyler DeWitt. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.
See ya.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.